Hey guys, Tachu22 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And this Let's Play is brought to you by muchgames.ca, and I just want to wish all the fans, all the subscribers, and my best friends a happy Thanksgiving in the United States, all over the world, as well as Canadian Thanksgiving, which occurred a month ago. So I just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And with that said, we're going to go to Raisin Ruins, which is the second world, or level as the game says it is. And we're going to do level 1, or stage 1, whatever you prefer. So let's begin. So right off the bat, we have a new power-up. The Whip ability. And it does what you would think it does. It whips enemies, especially those from long range. And that's one of the reasons I like it. But also because I look like Indiana Jones, man. It's unbelievable, man. I think it's great, man. And why do I keep saying man? Man. But also, oh yeah, these orange enemies, they're called Scarfies. I'll explain them more in detail, as there are more coming up, but one of the reasons I also like the whip ability is you can attack enemies that you would not be able to attack normally. But also, you see that one up? Well, there's no way you can get to it unless... yeah, you do that. Of course, there's also a whip ability bubble, in case you want to use it. So if you don't have it, there it is. So I'm just thankful for the people that I've met and the friends I have. Oh, and also don't get eaten by those things. I mean, you won't die, but you will lose your power-up more often than not. So, my best friend Man was wondering what these particular enemies are. They're called Scarfies. And if you attack them, as I'm about to show you, yeah, if you attack them once with your puff attack, they kind of turn into just ugly monsters. But, of course, a second puff attack will do the job. Now, I'm not sure if these are pigs, but they're kind of like, I'm wondering, guys, especially those who know a lot about animals, are there any such animals such as, hairy pigs? You know, like pigs with hair? If there is, just let me know about it. But anyway, here's another puzzle. It has something to do with this rope. And what you do is you burn the rope, and then you get to the other side of the rope, which leads into this cannon, which leads to the first energy spear. And of course, if you mess up the, you know, if you don't make it into the cannon in time, what will happen is the rope will regenerate, which is not logical. In fact, it's just like my best friend Slim Kirby would always say, video game logic! But, you know what, that's enough of video game logic. I'm pretty sure you guys already know what it is. And once again, I'm Punk Rocker Kirby, but, I mean, seriously, Kirby with the needle ability, he looks like a punk rocker, but right now we gotta get rolling, otherwise we're gonna get rocked. So yeah, you just avoid the boulders. I mean they won't kill you, but they will, you know, you'll take a lot of damage if you get hit by them. And in this case, just let the rock do its thing. And before I was going to say something else, also, yeah, what you do is you have to stay behind the first rock, but also get in between the second one. That way you can get to the second energy spear. So yeah, just do what I did. Yeah, just do what I do and you'll be fine. You know, and speaking of rocks, it does not matter how many rocks there are. And I'm pretty sure my best friend, Cole NL112 would have said that if he was watching this. Maybe he would have, maybe he would not have, but I don't know. I just know that, you know, his wife, Colette NL180, is a big fan of The Rock. If you haven't known that already. Of course, you know what it's time for? It's time for Sugar Rush! You know, that's exactly what I'm going to call it from here on out. Sugar Rush. Because, how do you explain Kirby, with all that sugar he just had, being able to destroy enemies? I mean, it makes no logical sense, but you know what? It's video game logic. What do you expect? And you know, here's another one of my favorites. Parasol Kirby. I mean, you know, I once joked with a friend of mine from church, you know, one of my brothers, and I said to him, Mary Poppins Kirby. In fact, I'll even give you a demonstration. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. I does what I likes, and I likes what I do. I know, I'm not the best singer, so to speak, but that was my best Mary Poppins impression. Or actually, no, that was Mary Poppins' best friend, Bert, who sung the song. But enough about that. We have a mini-boss, and his name is Bonkers. And he does exactly what he says, or what his name implies, and that is, he uses his hammer to bonk ya. Now what you do is, once you beat him, you have to take his power. So, introducing Hammer Kirby. And you know, Hammer Kirby is a very, very powerful, or the hammer ability, the hammer ability is one of the most powerful abilities you can have. I mean, you can do a lot of damage with it, but you really need it to do this. You see these blocks? You can't break them any other way. No other power-up can do it, except for the hammer and maybe some other, oh, the rock ability. But yeah, the hammer ability can just break those blocks, no problem. Whereas other abilities just won't be able to break it. It just won't work. And as such, it does a lot of damage to enemies and most other things. But otherwise, that's the end of the level. Yes! Oh yeah! Okay, well... Oh, and we have a sub-game unlocked. That's what happens when you get 15 energy spears. You can always play that at the Lure Star Cutter anytime you wish, but with that in mind, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you stay tuned for more. Next time on Let's Play Kirby's Return to Dreamland. This is Taju22 signing off. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.